Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you leaks and rumors of the rumored 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro models. I'm going to be giving you all the Mac rumors it's giving us since last update was February 27, I'm pretty sure, and 2021. So I'm going to be showing you all the new leaks and rumors. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. So let's start off. We're going to start off. So like an overview of this is going to have MagSafe and more ports, updated design, and mini LED. So let's get right into it. So it's gonna say to have an updated design, much like like the iPad Pro, and with the curved edges on the corners, not like squared like the iPad Air 3 I have right over here, or the iPhone SE which I'm recording on. So it'll be more futuristic looking, and it might have Face ID. We're not yet sure about that, but that'll be super cool if it did. I'll also link like the description below the Mac rumors I got there. So like the website, and also like it's rumored to have Face ID, which would be super cool instead of Touch ID. But you're using a Mac at home, you're not really traveling a lot, so that'd be super cool to have Face ID. It's gonna have curved edges, and it's gonna look similar but different. On the outside, it's gonna have the same chassis as usual, the curved chassis. That it's kind of cool with the metal design, metal finish. But on the inside, on the screen, it's gonna look different. So that's pretty cool. And there's going to be new expected ports. Now, Mint Co. hasn't really, declared if it's going to happen or not. It's going to specify the ports. But what Mac rumors thinks it's going to happen, it's going to have an HDMI port full size or micro HDMI point, some USB, micro SD card reader, and it's going to have, not micro SD card, SD card reader, and it's going to have MagSafe, and it's USB too. So that's going to be super cool, and SD card reader. And it's still going to have USB-C, of course. Probably going to have two ports as usual, but USB port. USB-A is not going to come back. Probably not. So yeah, you never know. But MagSafe will have faster charging speeds, according to Mac rumors and Mint Co. So it's going to have faster speeds than USB-C. Apple killed MagSafe in 2015 before the new MacBook Pro 13 and 16-inch models came out in 2016. Bring it back in this one most likely. So that's going to be super cool. And also, it's gonna have faster charging speed, as I said before. And I'm guessing it's gonna come included with the power cable. With the power brick, it's not gonna have detachable. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come in. So what I'm guessing is gonna be a USB-C cable and a MagSafe cable in it, in the charge in the box. That's gonna be pretty cool. And also, new leaks gonna have no touch bar on the MacBook Pro, which it's gonna be sad. I really appreciate the touch bar. On my dad's MacBook Pro, I actually like the touch bar. For me, it doesn't glitch. It actually works really well. I actually kind of use my dad's MacBook Pro sometimes. But just typing on the keyboard. It has a 2019 version, but I actually kind of like the touch bar. It's super cool. It distinguishes the Pro from the Air. Otherwise, it's gonna be like practically the same exact thing, which I would be okay with, but it wouldn't be really that cool. As I think the touch bar would be nice. But yeah. And also, it will have mini LED display. It will have brighter, high contrast ratios, according to Mac rumors. And mini LED is also rumored to have on the MacBook Pro and on the iPad Pro. Sorry. And also, it's gonna the 2022 iPad Pro is rumored to have LED backlights. So it's gonna have two different screens. But for mini LED, it's rumored to have higher contrast ratios and deeper black. That's gonna be really good for photo editing. It's gonna also support HDR, which is gonna be awesome. So that is really good for video editors out there. Also, even get something more pumped up for video editors out there. It's gonna have a rumored M1X chip with as many as 16 operation cores and 4 efficiency cores. 16 operation cores and 4 efficiency cores. That's gonna be huge for cores. As many that's gonna annihilate Intel CPUs and other stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome for just like browsing the web. It's gonna be really good. Everything's gonna be fast. And there's gonna be a new GPU tech in the works. And Apple is adding 16 and 32 core GPU options. That's gonna be awesome for video editing. And the M1 chip can already handle GPU. It's not as choppy as the Intel MacBook Pros. Now imagine how 16 and 32 cores. Wow, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be super cool too. Just for everything video editing, especially video editing 8K Red Raw or just Pro Resolution 8K. It's gonna be awesome, and it's supposed to launch for third quarter of 2021. So what I'm most excited about is mini LED, HDMI, MagSafe, USB, SD card reader, because you don't have to have an adapter anymore. No more of that. It's gonna be awesome, and also mini LED. And what I'm most excited about is 16 and 32 GPU cores. That's gonna be huge for video editing. As you can imagine, just filming 8K video and just like on your Canon EOS R5 and the MacBook Pros are the currently only one laptop that can support their coding, their how do you say that? I forgot, but it's like their codec. It's the only laptops that support the codec. So now imagine it filming 8K, 30 FPS, or 24 FPS, whatever you shoot with, and just start doing that. It's gonna be huge. And editing in 8K, wow, that's gonna be awesome. Well, that's been it. That's gonna be my thoughts and my leaks. And I'm trying to keep doing this more often. I haven't really tried getting more leaks and rumors. But I'm gonna try getting into more of that. I also made an iPhone one. You gotta check it out. It's up there. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.